How we doing, everybody? Hiya, Joanne. Hope you're well, pal. It's good to see you. Enur Lambrini, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. I was just sitting bored and I thought, well, I'll stick one up. See who's in, see who it's what, man. See if we can get somewhere to sit there until obviously the mayhem begins. I'll wait until somebody comes in. Hopefully we can get a gab about the football and whatnot else. How we doing, Squirrel darling? It's good to see you. I hope you're well, hen. I was just sitting bored and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stick one up the now. How we doing, Gandhi? It's good to see you, lad. I'll get you sorted shortly, Gandhi. How we doing, Toddy? Hope you're well, bro. Good to see you, mate. Aye, it's a lot of madness. And I see, it seems to be every time I come on here now. It's just the same regurgitated crap in it, day after day. It's just changes people. I understand now why a lot of people leave it, you know. I understand why people leave it. But how we doing, Joker? Good to see you, pal. Aye, this is all it seems to be, mate. Listen, I've got respect. See, look, people, I don't tie people's channels to their self, right? Say, for instance, let's say Northern King. Personally, I'm more than sure Northern King's a nice guy, a brand new guy. He's never done nothing wrong to me. He's always been straight up with me, and the same for me. And that's all you'll ever get from me is the same respect. But I'm sure he sits and thinks to himself, you know what I mean? He can't be happy with sometimes how his panel's gone, but he doesn't instigate it. Do you know what I mean? These things happen. Especially, and it's even harder for him because it's a big channel. Do you know what I mean? So I understand totally, but you know what I mean? You can't tie the madness that goes on in a panel and a chat to the channel owner. You know what I mean? Because, well, in a way you can, but you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day you can block whoever, but you know what I mean? I can tell the guy's obviously got morals, you know what I mean? But, aye. Maybe he's had a good weekend, guys. I hope he's had. I've just been relaxing. I've been working right enough, man, but I've been relaxing. But I've been looking into a lot of stuff recently. I've been doing a bit of research and stuff like that on certain things, and I came across a lot of things, but movements with the government and whatnot else, and I don't know what would get me banned or what get me struck on this, but this, you know how in Parliament a lot of government contracts and all that, like they all get, that's like the kind of staff, the start of it, lad. You know what I mean? That's where it all gets kind of large contracts like. Well, apparently, the government has put out a contract, I think it's worth like 40 million or something like that. It might be a bit excessive there. How we doing, GC? It might be a bit excessive there, but they put out a government contract for people. Shut up, Ashley Schaefer, you helmet, ya boy. If they put out, well, GC, I know that, mate. I know that, man. You've got the button, GC. No, I digress back. Apparently, they put out contracts for these. They tried to use like legal jargon to change the thing, but essentially what it is they bought thousands upon thousands upon thousands of body bags, right? And they bought thousands upon thousands upon thousands of coffins. So, and the reason for this is they came across and said they were wanting companies to tender for all this stuff. So there's a certain company that has won the tender for it. So it's because it's been done through Parliament, they need to have a reason, it needs to be put out to the public domain, and they've said that it's for a existential threat. Now that to me tells me that just looking through the jargon, that tells me that they've got something in mind. They've got something in mind, they definitely have. They've got, whether it be a pre-planned attack or a false flag operation or something, but what they've done is they've got the expectant level of 700 casualties, whether it be we getting maimed or somebody losing limbs or right out going to heaven. And it's actually got me thinking again, you know what I mean? It's nobody deleted your comment, bro. You're a dick. And it's really has. It's got me thinking about the unsub. How we doing? It's really got me thinking. I don't know if any of you have heard about it, but I think in the near future we might be looking at another false flag in Britain, whether it be Northern Ireland, whether it be Wales, Scotland or England. I think it's just if you look between all the lines, the jargon and whatnot else, you normally do see, click onto what the movements and whatnot is that they're doing. But if you look at, we can all have scenarios of how this is all going to pan out. If you look at what do you call it? If you look at simply the migration, you could tie it to migration, there's some people out there, some YouTubers and some podcasters believe that they have evidence stating that a lot of these men who's coming into the country are UN trained fighters. So, I've said all along, it seems to see that I think it's a coup. I think it's a coup d'etat on the people. Because it's not going to be on the government. Then you'll see all these false flag operations coming in, all these things happening, people they'll be trying to box everybody up into like these like right wing, he's an extremist. This is the stuff that they'll start saying, and they'll say, oh, just because of you, let's say, support Rangers, oh, you're right wing. That's even nowadays, that's quite a thing. But it doesn't look good for the future, guys. I can be 100%. It does not look good for the future, and for the kids as well. But as I say, you can only be prepared for whatever's coming, because these people clearly don't give a. Joker, do you know something, mate? I think you're right, because see, if you look at it, things the way they are now, Joker, but the government isn't reacting to these. All they're doing is flooding the streets with policemen. For other areas, well, that there, GC, and myself, mate, is, I know, you know that yourself. That is the only Northern Ireland. You've been there, mate. You've lived through stuff. You know what I mean? And I understand that. But that's the position the Northern Irish were in, and they went that route. You know. IGC, I do see a civil war coming. I said that a year ago, mate. There's a civil war coming, and I think they're going to start with, they're going to either pit off the right against the left, and then if that doesn't work, I think they're going to use all these immigrants to combat against us, and it will end up being the people versus the government. And the government may use all these, what do you call it, immigrants as their army. You know, it's fucking scary. It's scary. And you know what angers me as well, like kind of scares me as well? If you look at all the young people, right, different breed now. Like the young ones coming up now, they're no way the same generation as like guys in their 30s these days, guys in their 40s. You know, it's totally different. They're not of the same ilk. They were brought up in the .com generation. So yeah, it does. It scares me, man. It really does. But as I say, you can only be ready for what's coming. The Northern Irish are ready. You know, they're always ready. And if you believe for 1 minute the decommissioning of the UDA, the UVF, and the IRA and INLA, they're all, how we doing, Willow? They're always at the ready. If you believe that they get rid of every bit of their arms, then you're very, very sadly mistaken. How we doing, Pablo? It's good to see you, pal. But it's very scary for the future. You know, I've got a wee one that's going to be probably in the middle of all this. GC. Aye, so I mean, as Ashley Schaefer just said there, I mean, he'll be here to pump all the women because all the men will be dead. Fuck's sake. You going to repopulate Britain, Ashley? I don't know if any have seen Ashley Schaefer's. He's just started a channel, like, and he's got a couple of videos fucking ripping the piss out of me, Lammy, Gav B, wee squirrels in it as well, you know. Kearney, mate, it's good to see you, my pal. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Aye, I do. I hope you're keeping well, mate, and I hope you and the family's doing all great, mate. It's good to see you again, pal. Aye, Pablo. I think that is the only place that is going to be that way, because we have a leftist government in Scotland, right? And it's I can't see. I mean, if we had left the European Union, if we had left the Union and became a separate entity, Scotland would be full. We would be taken. We would have probably rejoined the European Union, and we would have been flooded with immigrants. I'm talking tenfold in what it is just now. So if you look at coming out, even you think about it, all right, Lammy, if you look at the money that's still being put over to the European Union from Westminster, we've not left the European Union, because we're still sending 150 billion a day, or it's 150 billion a week, something like that. I may be mistaken, but I know it's a big number. And that's, if you're putting money into places like that, then you're no left anywhere. I think this is all just a ploy for the people. I don't know, Pablo. That's what scares me, mate. As I say, as I go back to my other statement there, Pablo, the youth of these days are not what they used to, are not what the youth of before. They're more interested in sitting on an internet, and they've never had the freedom of going out and enjoying themselves, and going out and being young, no computer, going out and going out and enjoying, in the wilderness and all that, going to different places, going to here, creating like wee bases, wee gang huts and stuff like that, and going out fishing and going out. That's just stuff that we used to do when we were younger. Aye, but GC, there's game as fuck, and then there's game as fuck, mate. You know yourself that these young people couldn't live up to the standards of the past. You know that yourself. So I send them to Tunisia, mate. Send them to Tunisia, GC. No, honestly, guys, I know this might sound a bit thing with me talking about this, but I feel as if it's something that we do need to talk about. You know what I mean? If you don't want to talk about it, I can stop. But I just feel there's a lot of stuff that gets passed over. Aye, but listen, it's all right, Toddy, it's all right saying there is game as badgers, right? But let's be honest, if it came to standing up and being counted, I don't see it. I don't see these people standing up and joining to fight in the cause. I really don't. I really don't. Aye, I did. I seen some, mate. I seen some of that game, mate. I wasn't too enamoured with it, if I'm being honest with you, mate. To be honest with you, it didn't look like two Premier League teams, but I don't know what people expect for Premier League these days. I really don't. Toddy, no. Listen, Toddy, I'm only going with what I see, but yeah. But if you can even tie it to football. You look at the youngsters these days, Toddy, that's going, "Hi, Alicia, darling, how are you doing? I hope you're well, hen. I hope you and your sister's doing good. In fact, I heard that you weren't keeping £2,000, hen. I hope everything's got better for you, hen. Hope you're well." That's the boss. I mean, you can tie it even to football. You look at all the youth in the football now. mean, look at the Marcus Rashford situation. You know, look at it. You know, the youth are not the same. There's no any respect there anymore, and that's where I'm kind of gone. GC, do you want a cuddle, mate? I can give you a cuddle, mate. That's no problem. I can send one of my wee cousins round to give you a cuddle. But I think Alicia will only be happy. No, mate. Fuck. I hope you are better, GC, mate. I've not been on a lot, mate. I've just been popping on here and there, mate, due to work. And I hope you're all right, mate. I take it you've had this fucking apparent cold that's going about. But as I say, it's just an opinion. I'm not here to say this. I'm just giving you my opinion. But it scares me. It scares me. I think I'll need to be starting to put back on the gloves again. Me and Ashley Schaefer. Yeah, Ashley, what do you think? Didn't go too well the last time we done it, did it? How we doing, Latoya? It's good to see you in. I've not seen you in here before, Latoya. I seen you in wee Hangry's, wee Lucifer's, pal. It's good to see you. Yeah. Lammy, I don't even think you need to do that, mate. I think any normal person will understand. And I think you need to just go back to you, mate. But with that thing in mind, you're not taking shit anymore, you know what I mean? Everybody know, all the real people will know, you know what I mean, where all that was coming from. You know? Fuck's sake, GC, man, you're ruthless, you wee cunt. I'll need to give it another couple of spanners, man. I think there's only maybe 1, 2, 3 or 4 people in here. Now I can't see you either, Latoya. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if somebody's maybe you've been shadow banned or something like that, hen. I don't know. Sorry, I can't see her either, mate. I don't know if the lassie's been shadow banned or what. Is anybody maybe... I don't know what's going on there. As I say, guys, I'm not tech savvy in any sort of way. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. So I'll stick a link out in a couple of minutes back, guys. He is a wee wind-up cunt, isn't he, Alicia? He is definitely a wee wind-up cunt. But he's a good wind-up cunt. You know what I mean? He's not a bad man. He's a good wind-up cunt. I've been watching. I've been trying to dig into a wee bit of this Rangers situation, man. Fucking scares the shit out of me, so it does. Alicia, 100%, pal. 100%. When I was over at Northern Ireland, Alicia, obviously me and him were having a wee wind up, and I told him I was going to I was going to come and egg his windies and kick his bins down. And he started laughing, and I says, I'll come up to Ballysillan, and he just came out with a wee belt. He's like, you've just doxed me. And I just beat what I was going to say, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So you're quite sharp, I'll give you that one, but aye, GC, it's I don't know, mate, man. It's the worst defence I can ever remember at Ibrox. It's the worst defence I've seen. I think it's worse now than it was under Gio at the end. I think it's worse now, and that's him coming out and saying, "Oh, I've got the board's backing." Now, how long has he been in the job? And that's him coming out and saying about the board's backing. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers, man. I said that to start with, he was the wrong appointment. In Scotland, we don't get time to play that way of football. Listen, it looks great when it all comes together, but no manager in Scotland, especially Rangers or Celtic, gets 8 months for all their stuff to come together. You've got to win game after game after game after game. You do not get a chance. And if you go 3-4 games without without a win, then there's something wrong. So, I can't see I don't think the guy will be here at Christmas. Pablo, that's nasty. I've got a bone to pick with you anyway, Pablo. Ashley Schaefer, do you know see what he done? He done a cracking video for me, Ashley, like for my channel and that. And because of the Northern Irish connection between us and that, I wanted a Northern Ireland flag and a Scotland flag, like Hingweed. He put a Republican flag with a Scotland flag. Oh, GC, that's a bad move, mate. I'd rather be a tranny than a top. No, Pablo, honestly, see, as soon as I seen it, I was sitting, I was marvelling at the work you'd done. I was like, oh, that's fucking cracking. That's honestly, man, I couldn't thank you enough, man. I'll even tell you, give me your thing when I'll pay you some money, mate. Honestly, you done well. But then the next minute I turns round and there it is. I'm like, oh, you wee fucker. Oh, man. But all in all, Pablo, mate, I know you're a good cunt, mate. You've always been straight up with me here. The same way we GC, man. You've always been straight up with me. Kind of most of the people that comes into this chat are the same, you know. They're all brand new. I've got this new. It's a Jamaican juice. It's a grape thing, and it's like pomegranate and hanging. It's oh wow! I stopped drinking iron brew because of it. And I've got my trusty Maltesers here. Anyway, and I'll stick a link out, guys. Not the matter with the Polish shop, Ashley. They sell some good stuff. Hey, Zur Docker Rocker. How we doing, Doc Burrow? I've stuck a link out, guys, if anybody's want to jump up and get a wee laugh. that we can talk about. There's another good one there, our Doc. There's raw as they come, our Doc. So he's raw as they come. He reminds me about 10 years ago. Except I'm a prod and he's a wee jungle gym. That's all good, man. We know the... How are we doing, Susie? I hope you're alright, hen. I hope you're well, Susie, darling. It's good to see you again. It's the boss, isn't it? Aye, if any's fancy jumping up, I just stuck a link out there. It's up to you. What about you, Ashley Schaefer? You want to jump up? Aye, big love, hen. I hope the big fella's doing well, Susie. I hope he's doing well. I started watching this wee guy on. He's turned to YouTube now, man. Northern Ireland Awareness, I think his name is. I don't know if you've seen it. It's actually quite good. It's good what he's doing. Well, Pablo, see what you just said there, mate. I go into TikTok every now and again. I'm not that I wouldn't say I'm on TikTok all the time. I just go on because there's a lot of stuff. Oh, how we doing, Clint, bro? There's a lot of stuff like further like the migrant stuff and all that on it. So you get a wee bit more information than you do on here. How we doing, DG? There's a wee bit more information on that than anywhere else, you know what I mean? So I tend to go in there. And there's a hell of a lot of good things that you can see on it. But there was something like local to here, Pablo, and it was what they were wanting to start doing is... That's the one, Susie. But there used to be, there's a local group, like local to where I am, that's going to start doing the patrols and that. And I actually went and hanged my name forward for it. Because it's something that I would be interested in, like, you know. Neil, bro, how we doing? Aye, because I do believe it's something that does need done because of the way things are going. As I say, Northern Ireland, they're light years ahead of us. You know what I mean? They're light years ahead of us. No, Susie, I've never seen that guy. What I will do is I'll go is a YouTuber, and if he is a YouTuber, I'll definitely go looking for him. DG, how are you doing, pal? I hope you and the family's good, mate. Aye. So anyway, that's what I'd look forward to. I'd look forward to what kind of hang with, but I've not heard anything back for the guys yet. I've not heard anything back. But there is guys from Wishaw. They are kind of banded together. Thanks, DG, bro. There's a few people banded together on like guys in their late 30s, early 40s, and they're getting together and learning how to... Hey, Susie, it's still it's still a good thing, hen. But these this one is. It's just guys. They're not doing like patrols or anything like that. They're coming together and they're actually getting fitter and they're doing self defence and they're learning stuff for this possible coming. You know what I mean? This whatever it is that's going to come. And I think that's a great thing. I think we all should be doing that. I think there's brilliant, Susie, darling, thank you. I think we all should be doing that. I think we all should be kind of looking to be able to defend ourselves and all that, you know? Well, that's what I said, Belfast Mafia, mate. That's what I said. Northern Ireland, light years in front of Scotland and England when it comes to that kind of stuff. Absolute light years. But I think it's going to take something major for the Scottish to be pushed to that limit. Do I think they will be able to do it? Of course I do. Of course I do. Scottish, yep. It's in our blood to be fighting back, you know, but as I said, it's going to take something, and it's definitely going to need to take a new political party to be in to get everybody to be round about it, you know, and to get the people united, because the SNP and Labour, they're not going to do it. Even the Conservatives are not going to do it. I think there needs to be something different. To be honest with you, I genuinely think there needs to be a whole reformation of the full political thing, where I don't think they should be able to make more money than what they make. I think they should be capped.
What's happening with you?
Nothing much, my mate. How are you keeping? How you feeling now, mate?
Not too good. Still not too good, man.
What is it? If you don't mind me asking, what is it you've got, bro?
You tell me, man. I've just got my head a pound and I can barely fucking. When I get migraine, like I've got a flu. I think I've got a flu. My body's just aching, and my
There's nothing
head,
worse
like
than
a
you get
sore
one of them,
head.
bro.
But see, when I say a sore head, like I mean, my eyes go squint. Like I'm trying to watch TV and my eyes are squinting, and I can't even see TV. I'm
Listen, mate,
breathless
I did
too.
that about 3 years ago, mate, and it fucking
I'm
floored me.
I'm very breathless, like a fucking mouth. I just get out of bed there and fucking. Because the wee last night when I'm beside me watching his tablet, I just got out of bed there and fucking. I'm breathless just even moving.
Well,
But that's what it
everything
is,
you've
isn't
just
it?
said, mate, you can put it to something. You know what I mean? That you think. Oh, Bob Carp, that's not very nice. That's not very nice, Bob. I thought you were
What's
the
he
man.
say?
He says, "No, I'm not even going to say." He
He's a
said,
dude.
"You've got some form of beans up
That's
your rectum."
Bob. That's Bob's. He's thinking of bong stuck up his horse. That's what's wrong
Aye,
with Bob.
I get tell Bob blows smoke rings out his arse.
Yeah.
So,
But see, you're going on about political as these parties shit like this, man. Fuck all that shit. You know what I've always said, just guns back out on the streets and bring them to the table. About
see,
mass
this is it.
immigration. That's how you do it. See all these people. I've heard people say, "Oh, he want a protest. Like what he like he's supporting one of like what a guy like Joe." And it's like, mate, like people have protested for years, and where the fuck does it get them? Nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Violence brings fucking people to the table to stop the mass
Listen, mate,
immigration.
what you think it, GC? You're right, mate. It isn't until
It sounds
something.
brutal. I mean, it sounds brutal.
It is
Like it
brutal,
does.
but it's true. It's true.
But I've always said, I remember, like I said, fuck about. I think I was asked a question about 9 months ago by somebody on a panel, and I says, "Oh, probably over here, it'll just take something seriously bad to happen, like seriously bad to
Yeah,
happen to a few girls, and somebody will probably just be plugged." So,
yeah.
and then that'll be it. I'll start to
You'll
start
be
a wee
able to
bit of.
answer something for me here, JC. Right, I seen something. I think it was on YouTube, man. I heard that the UDA are starting to get people out in Rathcoole. Is that correct?
Ah, yeah, it's crack, man. Yeah.
Aye, Rathcoole's bonkers, isn't
No,
it, man?
it's not just rock cool, mate. It's there's places everything, you know, if like everywhere's had enough, like.
Aye. No, no, I didn't mean that putting it to like one place, mate. I just know that they were the one that's been put out there. They've been more like shoved out in the public eye. It's been Rathcoole and Hingway, but aye, listen, mate. As I said, we're miles. Scotland's miles behind Northern
You're
Ireland,
too
mate.
busy arguing over fucking Celtic and Rangers.
Well, this is it, mate. This is it. And do you know, getting back a few months ago, I couldn't believe what I'd seen when the Protestants and the Catholics came together. I couldn't believe it. I thought that's something that would have never happened in my lifetime.
See our freedom dad that shared the should the cheesy share his channel and the hang.
Aye.
That's freedom dad. He dogs my fucking cousin. No, my cousin. No, no. I tell you what, my cousin went missing, and like I didn't tell anybody. Fucking,
Oh fuck.
he went missing. A flight home from. He worked on the fucking oil things, and then ended up on the like flew into France and went missing in France. And a French person answered his phone when they rang his phone.
Fucking hell.
So they went looking out. A couple of people like went out looking, found him found him. Lucky enough, like a week later. Lucky enough, but he doxed him and some sick cunt that came into my chat and says, hope your cousin or something's found dead or something like
Fuck's sake, GC man.
that.
That's
Funny.
listen, mate, see this is where YouTube means nothing, you know what I mean?
But
This
I
is
didn't
where
even. Well, see, I didn't even tell her. Because you have your tablet of blood loud, it does my head in. And if I go downstairs, you follow me downstairs like a shadow. So I'll sit here for two.
oh he's got you around his finger, GC. That's one thing, mate.
Right,
He's a wee
right.
cracker. Good on you, son.
Go on ahead. Go on ahead.
There's your Johnny Wong. How you doing, Johnny?
Yeah, so I hadn't said to anybody about it, you know, because I didn't want it being made a big fucking hanging. Then next minute, boom. Then next minute, some cunt comes into my chat and says, hope he's found for the dead or something. I want you cheeky fucking bastard, like, you know what I
See,
mean? But
see, like you, the way you dealt with that there, mate. That's probably the only way you can deal with things like this on this YouTube, mate. You know what I mean? It's you've got to take it as just words, and there's so many people can't do that, mate. And this is how you've got all your mad beefs and that. You know what I mean? Because they can't accept the fact that what are they saying? You know what I mean? And listen, mate, I was the same, mate. I get called a fucking thing with when I first come on it as well, and I went off my head, mate. But it wasn't until like Fighting Irish and Belfast Mafia and that, man, they had kind of schooled me on, listen, you need to do this, you need to stop taking it personal. You know what I mean? That's what you've got to do.
I at the start, I took it, you would have took arguments personal, you know, because
Yeah,
I was, but then I went, what am I doing on, like, I'm arguing with some fucking cunt I don't even know behind an avatar that won't even jump up and have a discussion on a panel. So
yeah,
I just went fuck that, and I stopped doing it then. So what I mean? So like even if people come in and say anything, mate, I've been called and had people put out that my family killed a fucking girl with drugs and stuff, and it wasn't. It was something else that caused a feud between two things over them selling her the drugs. But
yeah,
they couldn't even be arsed reading the articles on the
yeah.
newspapers. They just threw stuff
Lazy,
out.
mate. It's just
That's right.
lazy. They're
Wissy,
trying
Wissy, mate.
to do
I
together
was
and
a,
be fine.
I was accused of snatching a kid from Argos.
What?
That's mad, ain't it? Like,
Wow.
isn't it? Like, isn't it?
That's no mad, mate. That's just sick.
Because they went and they got a name, and because now the latest thing we see. I'm coming back up now. I'm just going to get a drink. Fuck, he's like a sticky plaster. Uh, well, see, the latest thing right now, so they have went and Googled. Now, this is what I'm expecting. Right, so they have went and Googled my second name. There's people, you know who I'm on about, Farry. And
Right. Okay.
he's went and obviously found people with second name and maybe in the police force in PSNI. Right, I
Mhm.
know I'm coming with a different drink. I'll be up in a second. Go on. I know I'm coming with a different drink. And he said to me, mate, he left me about 8 voice notes in a row, 5 minutes long, and he was like, "Oh, you've got police members in your family," and I was like, "I don't, boss." You know, it would be, it would be impossible. They would do, the police do rigorous security checks over here. So
Of
number
course.
one, like one of my uncles is dead 11 years for fucking some. So I'm not going to go into that, but it's dead
You've got to
11 years.
control.
So
I can
you
imagine.
don't, you don't get. We wouldn't get, none of us would get into the police. None of us would be
Yep.
we can't even get security clearances. Like I
Yep.
do, obviously landscaping. My brother that does like it's like doing like PVC cleaning and stuff,
Mhm.
shit like that. And my dad has a few things, and everybody's tried to get. We've all tried to get security clearances, and none
Can
of
I?
us have got security clearances. So how the fuck is any of our family members getting into the place? Do you
Exactly,
know,
mate.
they've just googled a second name. It's like me knowing your second name, googling it, and going, "Oh fuck." Do you know, oh, learn the place, but that's what they're willing
Just
to put out
lazy, mate.
just to try. But here, listen, even if they were in the place, what the fuck has it got to do with me?
Exactly.
I mean, I did jail. I don't get
Too,
like, you know,
too invested, GC, mate. Too invested, mate.
man, it's sad. It's a sad fucking. It's a sad time, sad life. If you're sitting googling and finding names of police officers with the same second name, and then going, basically, it was as if it was some kind of threat. Like, I'm gonna put this out, and I'm like, put it out. I says, I'll bet you a thousand
Respect
pound.
Belfast.
And this is what I was told. Next time I'm no, next time I'm in Glasgow, or else when I go to like United or I'm go to Liverpool, and they said, "Oh, look, don't worry. At one stage there'll be somebody waiting, and they'll just pop out and stab you." That's what I was told. So, but Baz only put out his last voice note from me, where I told him he was a fat, useless bastard who didn't even go to his kid's sports day and all because of all that. Because of, do you know what I mean? Sorry to
Aye,
bring this to your panel,
triggered,
but
mate.
I'm just saying, do you know what I mean? So that's
Aye.
why that's why I mean, I just went. Do you know what I did? I just blocked them, man. I just went, fuck that, and blocked them. Once I said my last bid, I blocked them, and it goes, do you know what? Let's stick out whatever the fuck you want and make a complete cock of yourself, because everybody else knows. Tory or in the chat knows. Like, late doc, the doc's an innocent coffee owner's address, and an innocent coffee owner, like a guy that owns a coffee trying to run a business, and they just decided just to stick it
Because it
out.
was a similar name, bro.
It wasn't even a similar name. I don't know what they got. I don't know whether they thought boys were money laundering for it or something. I don't know what it was. It's not even the same name, man.
That's bonkers, mate. Honestly. That is complete bonkers that people take this for here. But
But but
you know what gets me as well, GC, mate? And see, we go back to the root of the problem with you and that person, right? You had a reason for what you were doing,
yeah,
right? Because
but
of where he
but
was and who they were sitting with.
yeah, but because I rang him a few times, I'm a bully, and he's vulnerable and shit like that. But I've never want. No, I tell you what. I said I would shag his missus if he died of a pregabalin overdose.
I can remember that.
Right, that's what I said. I said that, but it was non-stop for a year solid with
Worse than
paedophile
that been
hunter
said, mate.
groups tagged in on it and everything. Do you know what I mean?
There's worse than that
And
been said about you, mate.
Oh, way worse. Still being worse being said, mate. Still worse being said. Baby
Yeah,
killer, baby bombers, stuff like that. That's why I had like, I put like a hang up. It wasn't I said it was a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was more a dig at people that are calling me a baby bomber, that are still shouting up the fucking rah. Like it's all right to be shout. It's all right for them to sit and shout up the IRA. You don't see any of us. Well, I know Neil's like a prod from over here. None of us sit and shout.
in
So
your
up the
pal.
UDF, up the UDA, or up the fucking whatever, but don't send shout it in chats. I get called a hun, fucking like I don't mind banter when it's banter. So or you're an orange cunt and all. So I like a bit of banter. I I know when it's banter who it comes off. Do you know what I mean?
Cause you are.
Sound mate. We all do. You know something,
Yeah.
GC?
So the
You know,
likes of Doc, Laura, see with Doc, I know me and Doc have banter all the time. So
yes.
and I know it's banter when who it comes off, but then I
Aye,
know when it's malicious. Do you know what I mean?
aye.
And
Of course we do.
Definitely.
Of course
I'll
we do,
tell
mate.
you, I'll tell you, like I think somebody mentioned the like IRA and Northern King's chat one time, and somebody had jumped up. I don't know who it was, and said your channel could get struck or something if he keeps mentioning that. But there saying like there's people sitting mentioning and shouting, like riding up the rounds and calling people hunts
Aye,
on a daily
that's right.
basis. Make it make
Aye,
sense with you, know what I mean?
Oh, do you know, that's one of the first things I said, right? And did Belfast Mafia can vouch for this. I it was that bad dancer. I was just flitting through one day and I'm looking and there he's got the rebels on, he's got this and he's got that. And I'm like that. Why do people bring that on here? It's bad enough in real life than to bring it here. You know what I mean? This should be a place away from all that crap. Do you know what I mean? It should be a place away so you don't need to deal with it here. I see all that shit, mate. I despise seeing it on here, mate. I really do. It doesn't matter whether you're See when I see like, people playing Rangers songs and all, mate. I'm the same. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I want us to come on here for something different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind coming on talking about the
he's
football and
different.
stuff
I'll
like
have
that
to.
there. But
Sorry,
I'm not
GC. On you
I'm
go.
not gonna sit and play. I have played, don't get me wrong, a few Rangers songs before me and
No, but
Davey
I'll
for a
defend you. You
laugh.
played a select song for me.
Yes, and I played and
Do you know what I mean?
Pablo asked me to stick on Celtic Sympathy or whatever, and he probably thought I
Aye,
wasn't going to do it, and I did. I stuck it on because
aye.
I don't mind doing it for like for if Rangers and Celtic are playing, sticking on songs for both for everybody to enjoy. That's what it should be about.
That's different, mate. That's different, though.
You know what I mean?
If
But
you've
anyway,
got
I just went off on a bit of fucking hang because that's basically what was next of hang. Here comes fucking Hammerhead again. That's all I'm saying.
Get
Oh
her.
Jesus! What see? Like it's 9 o'clock, and I basically get told to go to bed like on a Saturday
he's your
night.
boss, mate. He's your boss, bro.
He is. He's my Charlie. He's my best. Well, my best mate, aren't you?
Aye, he's a good wee boy, man. He's a
Well,
great kid.
there's nothing the matter with that, GC, mate. It's good to see that you've got a good relationship with your son, mate. There's not a lot of people have got that. You know what I mean? You think you've done well with yourself, mate, to keep your son like that with you, mate. I take my hat off to you, mate, because there are a lot of people would just walk away after a breakup or
Well,
whatever else.
see, I know that, but like my mum and dad and like come from like my dad would, he had broke my legs. So what I mean,
Yeah, of
and he
course you
had a
would.
said fucking hang. Not that I ever would have walked away, but if I ever went, if I ever fought off, like my mum and dad for 14 grandchildren. So what I mean, so
If he's no get
like,
telly,
well, that's basically it. Like it's 14 grandchildren and then 6 us. So that's fucking
that's
it's
the two
mayhem.
bros.
But we wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep,
We wouldn't have
yep.
it any other way. Like it's
It's a
mental.
way
And
of
you know
life.
what? The fight like cat and dog. But like, see if somebody does somebody started one of them like lost like a free tour to us like a
Uh,
fucking pack of wild animals. Do
That's
you know
what
what
I
I
was.
mean?
That's what I was pumped into me, mate. See your family. You stand for your family. It doesn't matter what they've done. If they've done wrong, see when the closed doors are. That's when you
Yeah,
tell them what they
yeah.
are. You do
When
not.
you yes, yeah, exactly. So you start like you fucking take the brunt and then but behind closed doors you tell them they're in the fucking wrong. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I was taught was hanging. My dad always just said never fucking lie. To always tell the truth when it comes to. But
I mind my brother get into a fight with a guy, and I didn't know this guy was hanging with him. What try to come to cunt with him at school. So my brother is out fighting with a guy at the front gate, right? In the front, he's given he's given the guy a hiding. So I went out and I've been like, that, right? He's had enough. Stop it to my wee bro. And he's just
uh,
kept going. He's been in a frenzy, and he's just kept going and he's giving it to this
want
guy.
it.
Right, aye. Right. So the next minute I thought I'm gonna hit him a slap here to try and bring him round. So I slapped. I was like, do yourself a fucking shake. He said I know. Slapped him the next minute I turned round and all I could see was a white flash. And next minute I don't know, my dad's come round and fucking scalped me a dillion right over the top of the motor. Like that, don't you ever hit your brother when he's fighting. You know what I mean? I was like that, big black eye. You know what I mean? He's like, you any say to your brother, you date in there, you don't date out, don't you never show any sign of disloyalty with your family, you date in the house.
That's the best way. I
well,
staunch
no,
old
that is
school.
that's the way we were
Aye,
brought up. But I have a wee brother
I'm
who's
the same.
19 and fuck the trouble he brought like kind
He's
of
a
through.
wild one, isn't he? He's a
Well,
fucking
he was
crazy.
just he was getting on in the fucking face, and then like certain people were getting into him, were getting involved, and he was always ringing on a Friday, Saturday night, and me
Yep.
and my big brother were either having to go down or go to. You're ending up at doors the next second. It was
I know somebody
relentless
like that too, mate. I know somebody like that too. He's
till
probably
a point
listening.
where I had to say to my, I said to my dad, I said, because my wasn't even, we weren't even telling my dad because like my wee brother was, he's telling me to shoot. I can't even fucking talk in my own house. My
Some
dad,
boy.
we didn't tell my dad because my wee brother, we knew he was on the drink and on the gear, and my dad, he was living at home at the time. He lives now with his girl and the kid, but he was living at home at the time, and so me and my big brother were just going sorting shit out for him, and fucking,
Yep.
and then I got to a point where I just got it was getting to me every
You
fucking,
had
you
enough,
know.
mate.
So I just when I said to when I said to him that, I said I'm fucking sick and tired of this. Fucking every weekend, every
Yep.
fucking weekend, there's men fucking involved and fucking everything. Here's me, I've had enough, And he was like, what? So I'm basically asking me questions. Here's me, don't ask me the fucking questions, ask him. Here's me, I'm way home the fuck. I just thought just basically said that's me fucking. He's sort out now amongst
You're
themselves,
singing
but
to the choir, mate. You're singing to the choir,
See me wee
JC.
brother that
Done the exact
gets
same
no
myself,
boy.
mate. Had the same shit.
He's the one that gets away with murder and you just get a stare, won't he?
Yep.
After that,
oh,
Yep.
because
Yep.
he's younger.
Aye, he's the
oh,
baby.
The
maybe.
new
But the thing
generation.
is, my wee brother, we all look, there's times mental because he's
Because
so
he's a
much
baby.
younger. We all help raise him. Do you know what I mean? Like I brought him to
Aye.
every Linfield game right up. I went to jail, got out of jail, still brought him to every Linfield game, man. And fucking, do
Aye.
you know what I mean?
Of
And like
course.
we brought him everywhere. Picked like I had to get the bus to school, rain, hail, or snow. He like
Right.
he was picked
And
up,
yous were
dropped off,
driving him.
picked up, dropped
Aye.
off, picked up, dropped off. Do you know what I mean? He was fucking
Been
picked up, dropped off
mollycoddled when you
everywhere.
had it rough.
So
Aye.
there was no walking or fuck all. He'd never
Aye.
had to
Been
walk fucking
fucking.
anywhere in his life. And
Aye. Been
he
fucking.
still thought he had a tough life. He used to say,
Oh,
complain
what?
about how tough his life it was.
Fucking hell. And he's had it sweet.
But
Causing
I
chaos.
give it them. I do give it them. He can do what he can fight too. He can fight it. He does have it. He has the
I
dog in
can
him, like.
come to a
That's
run.
one thing about him, like he can't fight, like. And he is
Good on
ginger.
him.
That's the funny thing. He is out of all us. He is ginger. Like even though I get called ginger on here, he is fucking
He's a
ginger.
ginger
Like
nutcase.
so he is. So he's ginger.
Is he related to Gav B?
Is he
Well,
fuck?
he just wouldn't be as ugly as Gav been.
Ah, he's
Oh,
a
hey,
handsome
hey,
looking
Gav
bastard.
B's a specimen these days, mate. Gav B's a specimen these days.
Ah, he's looking good, Gav. He's looking good.
Aye, Gav's got a chocolate willy now, but it
Respectable.
looks like.
Oh, I'm fucking not involved in these discussions. Fuck off with you. With that shite. Come
Dog,
on,
That
you.
fucking shite.
you'd have the wife out the door and Gav be in in a minute if you thought that.
Fuck off.
Oh,
You're gonna
shit.
get me fucking done, and I'll need to turn the volume down with you, you can.
I'll hear the shouting up here, man, if you start that.
No, fuck, it's happened
Mate, I'll
before.
hear Lurking after he do
Had
you for
to
you, mate.
remember I got right to what happened. I got her in to tell him. I got her in to tell him to shut the fuck up. And he's like, who's she talking to? He's like, fucking, and he blamed it on Lucifer. He's like, Lucifer, she's shouting
Hi,
the fucking
Lucifer's
you in.
nuts. Hi,
I
Lucifer's
know.
nuts. He's been looking to get alive with PP for fucking like you couldn't make it up. Honest to God,
I
alive with
fucking
fucking
know.
PP. He thinks PP's a fucking celebrity. He's like, I no one alive with you, PP.
He's like,
Want to
it's
get
only
alive with you?
pink potatoes.
And don't get me wrong,
And
like the PP's good lad. What's wrong here?
he's banter,
Oh,
but Lucifer right in into one the like, and then he ends it.
I don't know what
PP.
I don't know what it is,
PP's
guys,
thinking,
man. I
fuck.
can't help but like Lucifer, you know what I mean? I'm
Aye,
probably the
Lucifer's
same,
sound, mate,
probably the
but
same as
he's
the rest of these
fucking,
guys, man. But I don't
he's
I don't
sound.
know what you mean, GC.
He's
PP.
VGC, he just says how it is. What,
He
me?
fucking kicked
Fucking,
me at that time. That
aye, and then he
fucking.
done the apology, and you're
Mate,
fucking
I was
like, you
pissing
stupid
myself
looking
fucking
cunt.
laughing, mate. I was pissing myself laughing, bro. I thought to
Oh,
myself, haha, that wee
And
cunt's got some of his own medicine,
that's how
haha.
he's got to say something. Fuck. Of the fuck. He's embracing the fucking rara now, wish he. The root and all that. He's saying it as soon as he jump on the live. Honestly. He's about, he's got to make a song up. Fucking no joke. I think he's actually doing the catwalk. I only made that up, actually. I think he's fucking doing it now. No
fucking
joke.
hell.
Aye.
Okay,
I only
thank you.
made that up.
You
Oh,
can
And
look
now
at
actually I'm
Calvin.
serious.
Fucking
good
hell.
Kelvin.
Big up Calvin.
Good to
Oh,
see you,
With
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Calvin's a good lad.
Aye, I've
Aye.
seen Kelvin in a few chats and that. Hope he's well.
Aye, when I go on the channel, he's like, there's, I can't get that song in my head, do it. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell, he's actually doing that.
You can imagine him, Doc, running about the house.
Well, aye, fucking doing the fucking
Doing
catwalk.
the house work and
Aye.
all that, man. Doing the walking about thinking he's fucking John Travolta.
Well, we get the bin bags for the women's clothes, didn't they?
Aye.
So that fucking tells the story.
Aye, mate, that's a wild place to live there. Like, see, honest to God, see, if I lived there, there'd be doors going in every night because I'd just be
Aye,
putting them
Oh,
in, mate,
that's
and
wild,
evicting
mate.
everybody. I
Aye.
just
that
evict
picture
everybody
of
one
you
by
done with
one.
the binoculars was
Do you know what
funny
it's
as
like,
fuck, because
GC?
that tells it.
Do you know what it's like,
Sorry,
GC?
Ricky.
It's as if all the neighbours, not they all live hand in pocket with everybody. You know what I mean? They all know each
Totally.
other's business and that. See that, mate?
Aye.
I've died in an estate like that, and there's nothing worse, mate. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse knowing
They've got a
everybody.
camera in the utility bit, the hall. They've got the okay to put a camera up in the fucking landing. And he said, aye, yeah. Imagine the content he could get off of that. Do you know what I mean?
Aye,
You
so
could make a YouTube channel and it's fucking on half the content with that, mate.
it was on
Never
Big
Oh,
Brother
mind.
the other day there, mate.
guys coming in getting vapes stuck up their fucking their shit.
Aye,
They're hanging for 600 quid. 600
fuck.
quid.
Alicia, darling, you take care. It's good to see you again, pal.
600
Take care
quid
of
like
her. And she
for
does
a
fuck
rape, like.
all.
Doc, that's right, so do you know what I
I
mean?
know it's lies. I know she's. Well, she tagged in the video. It's on Monks, and the full story comes out.
I've no.
It's on
Listen,
Monk's
I don't
channel.
think I've got Monk's new channel. Could somebody stick
Well,
it in there?
I've tagged you in the vape story
Don't
video.
stick it in here.
Right, bro. Oh, there
Aye,
it is,
that's
man. Fucked off. Aye. Listen, mate. You're the same as me, mate, man. He's a sound wee cunt, man. But you can tell that there's obviously people round about him now that where he stays in that, man, that maybe
Aye,
take a wee bit
feeding on
advantage of him.
chatting. It's non-stop.
Because he's a nice guy, you know what I mean? He just doesn't want any shit now. He's lived his life like that, and he just wants
I
to
can
sidestep
take
it
my
all.
banter. He knows it's banter. See you later.
Oh, of course he does, mate.
Silver black. That's the
Aye,
way he goes, you know.
of course he does, mate.
How you doing? Was you alright, bro? Aye.
Aye, no bad, mate. No bad. Grafting, what fuck, mate? Grafting,
Heard
what
you were
fuck?
fucking lethargic.
Mate, I don't know what. Mate, I honestly, mate, man, I'm going to put it down to getting older, mate. But see the stuff I used to do, mate, I just can't do it now. I can't do it now, mate.
You having naps and that?
Well, see, like for instance, see, like on a Friday, well, I only work 4 shifts, mate, right? And then see, like the Friday I can, it's overtime, you know. So what I used to do was I used to work 7 days, you know, and
Right.
double time on a Sunday. And if you work, your 4 hours at time and a half, everything's double time after that. So I used to just can hammer it. See nowadays,
Wow.
mate, I'm lucky if I can do the Friday and half a day Saturday, mate. I just can't do it anymore. And I'm coming
through
in.
the door and falling asleep within an hour, probably, if the wee veins, you know, but
I'm fucking sitting like the Churchill duck, the head nod and all that, know what I mean?
Aye.
Oh, yes.
but you've got a wee vein there, mate. That'll be taking a lot. You know what I
100%.
mean, bro?
Well, that's another
Jeez.
thing, mate. That's another thing. The wee
Exactly.
it is. And listen, I take my hat off to my partner, man. I really do, man.
Aye, go
Because
start
my
with
wee
her, bro.
DG, you're 100% right, mate. I'm only 46, mate, but I fucking feel about fucking 56, mate. I had to wait and got a haircut the
Hard
day that,
paper
man.
run, mate, innit? They hard fucking house we've
I'm
done.
46, bro. I went and got a haircut today, and my partner's like that this morning. You looked as if you were in your mid-50s when you had that hair like that. I'm like, fuck me.
What did you not fucking tell me for?
Aye, exactly, mate. She had a big beard.
Know what I mean?
A big beard, and my hair was long, and it was all grey and that. And I was like, nah.
Oh, you'll be getting the fucking blank fucking tint shortly.
No, mate. Hey, there'll be no Grecian 2000 on my fucking head. What? No Grecian on here,
Fucking
bro.
mental. Aye, 'cause you're balding, aren't you? Fuck, I forgot that. You've only got
Sorry?
a fucking beard. I forgot that when I last seen you then when you get christened. That went right out my head there. I'm visioning fucking Gav now. Fucking mental. I forgot that, mate. Sorry, apologies. I'm visioning you behind here. Then I can remember you running into that fucking water on fucking when you did that wee holiday in Ireland.
Yep.
And you get
Aye.
baptised. Was that by the
Baptised.
fucking Catholic Church or by the fucking Proddy?
No, mate,
atheist?
no. I get baptised with
The YouTube asylum?
Brian Cockrell. Hey, that was what we Irish said. Brian Cockrell's just baptised you. How we doing, Sean, mate? Good to see you, Sean.
You'll be doing a couple of podcasts shortly.
Oh, mate. Fucking bonkers, mate. Bonkers. So how's you, mate? How's the family with you and you, pal?
Aye, alright, mate. I'm being a fat lazy bastard. I just got a fucking takeaway there.
Oh, what you on? What you eating?
A fucking kebab.
Oh, what? Just a normal kebab or a
Fucking
special?
chicken
Oh,
tikka. chicken tikka. I fucking don't even know the name of it, mate. Fucking
No,
beef ketchup.
Pablo, no, mate.
One of the
I'm not a
grilled
born
ones.
again Christian, mate. I'm just a Christian, mate. That's it.
We don't give a fuck. We leave all that at the door anyway, don't we, bro?
Oh, yeah, you've got to, mate. You've got to. Don't get me wrong, Doc.
Exactly.
Don't
See,
get me
I'm
wrong,
not on
mate.
about
We
that
went
shit.
through
It
it.
doesn't
We went
entertain me,
through
that.
our pitch. We went through all the pishy thinking we're this and thinking we're that, mate. You know what I mean? And now we're like that. What does it offer? You know what I mean?
Doesn't pay the wages, bro.
Does it fuck, mate? Does it fuck? All it does is create division, mate. That's
Get you
all
to
it does.
jail.
Aye, gets you to jail and creates division, mate. It just divides us all so we can't come together. It's like most religions, mate. If you look at most religions, it's all about dividing people and
I'm
getting
thankful
people.
see I get brought up in a mixed scheme.
Aye. Oh, I was the same, mate. I was the same. I was.
You know what I mean?
Wishy that. Don't get me wrong. Wishy was predominantly Protestant, but
Aye, but
when it
it's
came
not
round about the
so fucking
2000s and that, mate,
fucking-
it's mixed now. It's all mixed now,
Aye.
and it was a good. I mean, what they done in Wishy as well, mate, is there was two schools in Wishy within the space of 500 metres of each other, and one was a Catholic school and one was a Protestant school. So what they done is to battle that, they shut both the schools and opened up this one school where the two schools are under the same building. And yep. So that means like in the playground, they're all there together. Do you know what I mean? They're all
Aye, it's better because they play with each other away from school, so it's probably better that way, isn't it?
Exactly, mate. And I thought that was a brilliant thing to do. So
Better for the community
these
and a
things like
whole.
that, mate, that's the start of battling bigotry, mate. You know what I mean?
Aye.
That's the start of battling bigotry. I mean,
Divide and conquer.
you'll know the Celtic supporters club in Wishy.
Aye.
Right. Well, my old boy, he used to go. Like, when I was out for a beer, he used to deliberately go and get a drink, get a couple of pints in there with a guy he used to fight with years ago, who owned the bar at that time, and he just kicked himself. And my dad would go and sit and talk to the guy, and the two of them used to sit and gab away with each other. It just shows you. Do you know what I mean? Two guys who, when they were younger, they tested each other, but my dad would go out his way to go over, show a wee bit of respect to the guy, man, because the guy was always hanging with him. And that to me was that beats bigotry in any way. 100% DG back up, bro. 100%, mate. It's all bullshit, mate. And as I say, I've got my beliefs. I've definitely got my beliefs. You know, I've don't get me wrong, mate. I've changed my. There's a docky boy back. Kick yourself.
Sorry, I felt ignorant there. I hit the fucking wrong button.
No, don't let that happen again.
Sorry, boss. Sorry, comrade. Aye, you were talking about your father making sure they went into the fucking Celtic club.
I used to go. He used to go to the Celtic pub, mate, and he would go and see the guy. The two of them used to absolutely not fuck at each other when the Orange Bands or the Hibs Walk was playing. They used to not fuck at each other, and that was them as they got older. My dad used to go just to show a wee bit of respect and sit and get a laugh. The main reason why he was doing it was just to show that he wasn't the same person anymore. You know what I mean? He wasn't that dickhead anymore. You know. And every time we'd walk in, cunts would shout his name. Hey, you orange bastard, get the fuck. But it's all banter.
But the
You know what I mean?
respect,
It was all banter.
and then it shows the new generations the way forward, bro.
Well, listen, mate.
That's what we're
As you
hoping
know,
for.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do. They're going to go.
Listen, that's,
And as you know, mate, these organisations and that, mate, these look like if you are kind of indoctrinated, they will join, and it isn't until they're a wee bit older and a wee bit more wiser you're like, what the fuck did I join?
Aye, like the younger buses, they fucking think they're in the military.
You know, it shows you. See, my family, mate, right? My two older sisters were worthy mistress in the lodge, right? My father was a worthy master, and He was actually a wee bit higher than that. My mum was in the women's thing. That I was in the band. You know what I mean? And when I turned 12,
Gave you structure, didn't it?
no, not really, mate. See, when I turned 12, I was like, ah, this is a lot of bullshit, man. This is bullshit. And I was like, nah. And my dad used to say to me, why you leave the band, why? And I was like, because it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, man. And then gradually, over time, I mean, my big sister, she married a Catholic. And that totally decimated my
dynamics of the family.
Aye, right. But see, my wee nephew now is training to become a priest.
Fuck, just showed you that.
Mate, and honestly, I can't be any more happier for him. That's the vocation he's.
It's a lot of dedication, that, bro. Do you know what
I mean? Well, put it this way, mate. I don't think I could get down that path because I don't have that. I don't have the. I'm not going to say belief, but I think it takes a certain type of person to do that, mate. You know.
Exactly, that's how they were fucking having.
But listen, mate, I'm proud as fuck.
He should be married and all that.
I am proud as fuck. I mean, my nephew, man, he's done what we've all done, mate. He's had these thing where we bought a sniff and all the rest of it. He's done it all now. He's done all that shit, and he's come out the other end.
So it's all about teaching, isn't it?
100%, bro. Who's all on the night? Is there anybody alive yet?
Fuck those, mate. It's cool. Fucking just, if you're fucking tired, just end it.
No, not at all, mate. Not at all, my pal. Not at all, mate. I was just asking, mate.
There'll be something about it this time. What time's it?
I think Northern King will probably be going live shortly. You'll see the numbers will get there shortly.
I think it's that BJ and Saturday. I don't know with them, mate. To be honest with you, I'm away for the late night. Like, GC will say, he's full of fucking shite, but he knows I'm not because I've been binging in the fucking documentaries.
What are you watching, bro?
I was fucking watching one for fucking... I thought it said 5 days ago to him yesterday, but the documentary was out 5 months ago. But it was the comments that get mixed up. It said 5 days ago. And it was a guy called for... It was in fucking Ireland, see the one with the chopper.
Right,
fucking, okay. That fucking jail, no the long case one, the fucking other one.
But the age prisons?
No, fucking Liz Long Cash, in fact, I got mixed up with him yesterday. Aye, Liz Long Cash, and they put the helicopter into it and escaped 3 prisoners.
Right, okay. Aye.
So I've been watching that on and that. No finished it yet. So I've been binging on them, see they fucking... I'm into my history, mate, and crime documentaries, you see ones after that.
Macaroni, bro.
I'll just fucking keep watching another one.
Aye. I've started watching a lot of... in fact, I said this the last time I was on, mate. See, I watched a thing on Netflix, mate. It's called The American Frontier, I think it's called. It's basically about all the... What do you call it? All the like the cowboys and that. Now they changed for like, the cowboys and then moving into the industrial era and that, mate. It's absolutely brilliant, mate. Get a watch. Hey, it's as true to Hingway as you can get to how it was back then. It was all based in Utah when all the settlers and that, mate. It's absolutely brilliant. See, you watch it, mate. It's on Netflix, bro.
It's on Netflix, right?
Aye, mate. It's well worth a watch, mate. It's well worth a watch. Have you seen the Yellowstone's good and all, bro? Definitely. Have you seen the new fucking, what's his name? The golfing one. What's his name again? Happy Gilmore. Have you seen the new Happy Gilmore?
No got to lie, cunts have wrote it off already. She's put me off.
It wasn't good. It wasn't great, mate. It wasn't great. But
see, once I get that feedback, I'm not going to waste my fucking time.
Don't get me wrong, mate. There was a few.
But all of them are like that. I'm not being funny. See all these films, they're just re-rating all the fucking old shit because of new content, have they?
Yeah, exactly,
No.
mate.
Do you know what I mean? They're just fucking rebranding everything. It's the same
Mate,
shit,
but
and it's the same.
this is what it's always been, though. We've just never noticed it, bro.
We
You know what
don't
I mean?
know. I suppose it was gone from 4 channels to 5, and then to thousands of channels.
Was Neil all on it?
That's how we've seen the progress.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They
You're stuck with there now. But every
exactly.
country's not had that fucking the new breed. They've got fucking all the old shit to watch, haven't they?
Exactly,
Up and
bro.
coming.
It's
You know what I mean?
it's the same as the music, mate. See if you look at the music now. It's
It's the same tunes. They're
I
using the same
can't
fuck.
listen to the music now, mate. I just can't. I don't
It's
see
that fucking rah-rah shit.
I don't see any like proper what I would call musicians now. It's everything's just all this synthesizers and all these like changing your voice and all mate, I can't do it. I can't listen to it,
Did
mate.
you see that clip of Alan McCoy in the stadium? And he's like, the fuck,
Ishi.
that one, it was fucking class, man. It just watching the
I need
romantics, and he's like, if a
Ishi,
guitar kicks in, and then you can see him doing the wee jigging on it, brilliant. I
then
love
Henry,
Coisty, man.
the
He's
Grado
like, if
on
a
the
guitar kicks in, he's like, no way, this is AC/DC, no way, if a guitar just fucking boomed in the full stadium. What a clip.
Did you see
I love
the
Coisty.
Grado piss take it?
No, mate, no. I woke
Grado's
up as
done
a
a
guy.
piss take it, mate, and he's got who's that? He's like, is that Wakefield? Oh, can we beat a Wakefield man? And he's like, Clatty Pats, 1980 something. Oh, mate, it's fucking. And he's got his voice to fucking T, bro.
Aye,
Absolute
Coisty's
T.
good. I love Coisty. He's
Oh,
fucking genuine, you know what I mean? Seen him and Paul McStay up my school pride a couple of weeks ago. At
well,
that
Paul
fucking
McStay was related to a cousin of mine.
Paul McStay for that Clothing originally.
Paul McStay was originally from Wishy, mate.
Aye, but he moved to Larkville, didn't he? When he was younger.
Yeah, he stayed there, and there was the McStays and all. They were all between Wishy, Coltness, and Motherwell.
Aye, Joe McStay and that, his fucking cousins, isn't it?
Yep.
They
And I'll tell you
fucking
another guy who used to stay around the corner for us that played with Celtic, Tony Shepherd. Remember big Tony Shepherd?
that's what area was he, mate.
Cunt was off his nut, man. Off his rocker.
Fucking name Shepherd rings a bell. I'm normally good with both Celtic players or Rangers players.
I don't think he's what you would call
Aye, fucking
what you would call an amazing player, but he definitely played for Celtic, and he was a bit of a nutter, mate. He was a nutter, mate. As I say, mate, see the a lot of the players run about with our style, mate. They all
Lanarkshire was some breeding ground, mate, for a minute.
well, see with the wee laddie Keatons that played with Celtic. I can remember. I stayed a stone throw for his house, right? And I knew his father and I knew his mother. And I can remember speaking to his father. His father used to take him out of the park and practice with him and kick the ball about with him. And I used to speak to his father. And his father turned around and said to us, he says, we've been offered Liverpool and Celtic have made offers to take my son into their academy. He said, Liverpool have come up and says that they're going to give us a house, a car each for me and my partner, and he'll be on this amount of money per week for a 4-year contract, blah blah blah. Oh, and it was millions, mate. You know what I mean? It was a lot of money, and then they were going to give a dad job.
Done with Gaza.
Aye, they were going to give the father a job within the club somewhere, and they were going to give the mother a job. They were going to try and find her a job in Liverpool, right? Then Celtic heard about this, and Celtic come in and put an offer to him, and he ended up moving to Celtic. You know what I mean? The young laddie, and I mean Celtic offered them no even a third of what Liverpool was
I thought
offering.
it was selling his
But
soul.
Aye,
Getting
that's
bought.
all it was. But his father was a big
Talking about-
Celtic supporter, mate. You know what I mean? So
Aye,
that was
that
like
drag, aye, that drag. Because look
But it
at
was a half
Gaza, if he
decent
went
player,
to
mate.
Man United, I don't think he would have been there. See the way he was, ended up with a Newcastle mob that
I
for
don't know,
that
mate.
era and a bit. Don't know, we don't know where the line star is, you know what I mean? It's under genetic, so you don't know the history. You know what I mean?
I genuinely, I don't know with
It's weird
Gaza,
how
mate.
a
I
house
think
boat
Gaza
and a
had a
motor
really
built that
addictive
deal.
nature, mate. You know what I mean? He had an
You don't know.
addictive nature.
Everybody's a rain, isn't they? And in
Aye,
fact,
but
I'm judging somebody when I
he's
shouldn't
next,
really be
mate.
judging them.
He's next, Doc. I can see, and it would kill me to see, but I can't see how you know. Aye, I can't see
Sorry.
him
Fucking
continuing.
Botox and all that shit he's doing, man. It's a
Aye,
sad world.
see that video, mate. See that clip of him going up to the big black guy in the party, and this thing when he walks up to him, get me cocaine.
Aye.
And the
I
big
hate
boy's
the ones
like,
that for him that but bronzy invade folks' privacy.
aye.
I know it's a bit of
Well, they're the
tone
one with
thrown,
Gerrard,
but
I know. The one with Gerrard
yeah,
there
I
and
know.
him, he's pissed out his head, and the wee Celtic fan comes up and goes like,
Aye.
no, we are the people and that, you know what I mean? But he was out his dial, man.
Exactly. That's how he can get that fucking he's in there out of fucking that fucking place, isn't he? So he can get a fucking drink. Because you're not allowed to drink in that fucking, where's that place you have the boxing? What do they call that fucking place?
Dubai.
Aye. He's in guitar, isn't he? Guitar and guitars.
I think it's a
I knew
case
that.
of who you're
I knew
there,
that.
mate, and who you know.
Aye,
I think
you
it's a
can get
case of
fucking
that.
drink anywhere, mate. Exactly. They'll have a
I think
fucking
that's
funnel tapped into the house.
if you've got enough money, you can do basically what you want.
But you
I
want,
think a case of that, mate. But you never know. If once you fall out of favour with these people, that's you. You know
just
what I
that
mean?
boxing, see over there, I can't watch it. Because it's like watching it, it's like, see the boxing over there, I can't watch it. It's like the pictures, see the atmosphere, there's no fucking atmosphere.
I get what you're on about, mate.
They're just sitting there fucking staring, do you know what I mean? They've got all the stars there, like Cristiano Ronaldo. I know that, but you can tell they're not even, you can tell they're just been paid to be there. They're not even interested in an event.
Aye.
They're sitting in the big posh seats. They're not even giving a fuck. They're all just looking at their phones.
Well, see all the people that's in there, right, watching that. They've all either been gave free complimentary tickets and have been flew out there just so they know, look at all the stars at this event and all that. That's all that is, mate.
Because of the sponsors.
Aye, that's it. And as you say, mate, you look at a boxing fight for the 80s, mate, right? Let's say the Nigel Benn versus Chris Eubank, right? You look at the crowd that was there, mate. It was all working class people, mate. Working class people, right? See now, it's too expensive for the working class people nowadays. The price of tickets and that is astronomical, mate. Unreal. Even the Fitbit these days is a joke.
Hospitality, that's terrible.
Even the Fitbit these days is a complete joke, mate. There you go. See, we look at the German clubs have got it to a T. It's like €13 to €15 for to go and watch Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean?
They're running the fucking country out their own fucking loyal.
Then Rangers and Celtic, we're 35-40 quid a game.
Aye, nearly a grand a season ticket.
This is what I'm talking about, aye.
Shocking, that's saying they're still to pay if they get into the Champions League. You don't even get these fucking games or nothing.
Aye, you've got to pay the Champions League package. Aye, you're right. You've got to pay the Champions League package.
Exactly. Fucking brutal. I'm not been ignorant, mate. I'm going to jump off and finish this kebab. I'm fucking starving.
Wouldn't enjoy yourself, my pal. But listen,
Cheers,
Doc,
mate.
it was
You
good
got
to speak to you again, pal. It's good to
always
speak to you
wish you
again.
know that, bro.
You're one of the good ones, mate. Definitely one of the good ones on here, pal.
Try and be as honest as I can, mate. That's all you can do.
Well, this is it, mate. Listen, we can only be who we are. We don't come in, and that's one thing I will say about you. You don't come on here and try and be anybody else. You come on here and you're yourself, and that's what makes me.
I'm honest and got my fucking faults.
We all have, Doc. We all have, Doc.
Exactly, bro.
Every one of us, bro. I've made some stupid decisions on here and that and all. When I thought I was doing the right thing and I done the wrong thing, mate. We've all done it, mate. So, listen, mate, it's good to speak to you again.
A pleasure, you and the family. Have a great weekend, bro, in the chat. You enjoy your days off, bro, right? Yeah, Monday.
Take care, my pal.
Take care, bro, in the chat.
Take care,
and everybody, you and the family, have a great weekend with you. God bless.
Thanks very much, mate. God bless, mate. Squirrel.
Hey, doll, how you doing?
Brand new, pal, brand new. How's you?
I'm not bad. I've just arrived at fucking somewhere in the dark to walk the dog.
Good on you. Good on you. I hope you're well.
I'm cool.
Are we paddleboarding this weekend?
Hopefully tomorrow, aye. If it's not too shady in terms of weather.
Where is it you'll go, hen?
It's a place called Lochore.
Lochore, aye, I know.
Or locally known the Meadies.
The Meadies, right?
Aye, okay. Man, you'll have to come over, eh?
Aye, definitely, mate. Definitely. I keep saying that. I keep saying that I need to get something organised. You know, and I definitely do, mate.
Because I'm happy to take you back, not a problem. Like
Ashley Schaefer, said he would come along.
Aye, man.
Ashley Schaefer said he would come along too. Would you make it that video, eh?
That was quality. That made my day when I was at work. Like
it's simple, but it's
just silliness, eh?
It's just, you know what I mean? And that's just him out of the back on here. You know what I mean? That's just him out of the back. And then he's got the one when Lammy gets his pip. Have you seen that one?
That was brilliant.
Dancing up like a wee thing with.
Yeah, man. I guess like payday for us, eh? You know what I mean?
See videos like that, I'm all for that.
That's good banter.
Definitely good banter here.
You up to much on yourself?
When? Tomorrow or tonight?
Well, the morning night. It's quite late the night, eh? It's 9:30 already.
Tomorrow, well, I need to do some work in the house tomorrow here. I've got something the matter with my light. I need to try and do that, and I've been gave some chores today in the house, so I need to get them done, or I'll be in the bad books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what it's like, man. You just procrastinate that shit, and it all piles up.
Well,
and then it'll be Christmas time, just like that.
I was asked to put up the new clock a couple of weekends ago, and I've no done it yet. So I've been gave the see the finger, the shaking finger.
Yeah,
that's me. There'll be no dinner tomorrow.
You're on your last at that point, mate.
Aye, definitely, man, definitely. How's you? How's the wee Dougie?
Aye, he's cool. Just running about like a maddo as he always is. Eh?
Oh, they're brilliant, man. I miss my wee dog. So I do.
This dog caused me nearly 3 years of agony in this exact place. Took me off my feet. It was wet and I was wearing wellies, and he come flying past and actually caught my feet. And I fell. And about a fortnight later, just as the pandemic started, I sneezed. And that's when I ended up with a slip disc. Apparently it was herniated, whatever. But it was the sneeze that made me like not be able to walk and shit. It was dodgy. So I just laugh every time I'm here. Now that I can walk again.
Wow.
I could walk. It was just complete acne.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with being the old Rona, there was not much chance of getting help with the NHS. So I kind of just whimpered.
You realise the pain. See, when the back gets hanged. Oh, wow.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. My mate got that about 21-year-old. Something, he was in a car crash. We were all laughing at him because we were just young, eh? And now I'm laughing at karma come back all these years and show me what it's really like.
Yeah. Aye, I've seen a few guys, especially in my line of work, Ken. You know what I mean? In my line of work, it's so easy to, what do you call it, damage your back and if you're not lifting things right, you know what I mean? It's so easy. So easy.
And he was like, I said, only 21, and we were laughing. Because you heard all me screaming at people, this and that, and it was like, yeah, I can see why now.
Oh, listen, I've had a few. I thought I'd damaged my back a couple of times, like back spasms and stuff like that, and I've had to go to the hospital when I thought of really damaged my back. I couldn't stand up. You still there, pal?
I am still here. I just thought I'd put the camera on for y'all, but you can't see anything.
It's black, Ken.
It actually isn't, though. That's quite.
Oh,
there we go. There's a
right.
bit of like. Ta-da. That is in the direction. That is in the direction of Grangemouth.
Right.
So that glow in the sky away at the back.
Yeah, I knew that's what you were going to say.
Really?
I had a mate for there.
I'm up the back of Dunfermline on an old railway line.
All right. Is that near Lammy?
Nah, it's up a different direction.
All
it's actually
right.
up towards Knockhill, the racetrack.
Oh, right. I know exactly where you're, pal. I know exactly
That's
where
all
you're.
we've got to brag about now that they've done away with tea in the park, eh?
Well, this is it. And I'll tell you, it was one of the only things that people look forward to in Scotland, you know?
Oh, definitely. I only say that because somebody stupidly said to my son yesterday, oh, the Killers at Tea in the Park, amazing. You should see Tea in the Park. Did it? And the way they went on about it, you'd have thought that it was still, you were still able to go. And I've had to explain to him that it's not a thing anymore, mate, and he's totally gutted.
I was at the one where the Killers were at Tea in the Park, and possibly one of the greatest nights. Let's see.
Was that the 2007?
Yep.
Because I was there too.
Absolutely amazing, Hen. The atmosphere, the full everything. Oh, it's a day I'll never forget. Like, you know,
definitely. I'd actually just moved to Fife when I got to go to that.
Oh,
and then went up on the Monday afterwards, right? See, when everybody left, you could go up on the Monday and help with clearing up. So you told them at the gate and just go about with that. My pal's uncle filled his boot, and this is no word to a lie. I think in the end there was about 300 tins of beer, all different mix, but they were just all opened, you know, finding like 3 in a box. Oh, there's 24 in a box, no opened. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Oh, you can imagine doing that. I know a couple of guys who were saying who used to do it. They used to wait until the end and they would get rid of their hangway, and then they would wait, and then they'd do the clear up and that, and they would find watches, wallets, mobile phones, a lot of the amount of stuff that they used to get. And the people doing it, they would just be like, take what you want, just put the rest in the bin.
Aye, man. It was wild, eh?
Aye.
That was actually some summer, because I don't know if you remember, it was pretty decent weather that year. Like
it was. Yeah. I can remember. It was just
that boy's uncle took all the stuff down to his sister's, so it was his auntie. So her brother dropped off all this alcohol, he'd put all these like blow up guitars and that in the car too, right? Took them, put them round the back of the house. Unknown to him, she was just bringing her new boyfriend round to her house to visit for the first time. Guy was Italian, and he came all the way up on a plane from London to visit her. And they're all standing in the back of this garden drinking all this stolen, essentially, beer, or found beer, shall we say. And throwing it at each other and stuff, you know, just taking the total piss. And I'll never forget the woman's face. Like, that was what a sight. None of us knew, and she never told any of us. So we're like, do you know what? We're going to do it all. And he's like, oh, I'll just take it round my sister's. It'll be fine. That's quite funny, because that was 2007. I think they're married now, so it must have looked something shameless, though. Do you know?
It must have helped. It must have helped.
Fuck knows.
You know, I can remember back to the very first Tea in the Park in Strathclyde Park.
Oh wow!
And I climbed the hangway. I got into it, right? And me me and some of my pals, we got the bus down to Hamilton and we just walked along to where where it is Strathclyde Park, and you could climb the metal fence. It wasn't because it was like the first time. It wasn't really properly, guarded right, and we found wee bits to get in. And I'm jumping about dancing, right? I'm jumping about dancing, watching all the bands, and I turns around and there's my big sister looking at me. Get out, get out! And I nearly get killed. Oh. The days, then I yearn for the days. She just to go back for maybe one day.
Yeah, well, no, maybe a week. Just to be greedy, mate. Just to be.
I know being greedy.
A wee holiday in the past would be all right at certain points.
I would love to go back, knowing what I know now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to go back. I'd love to go back and knowing what I know now. And try and live with there, but hey, we don't get that luxury, you know what I mean? And that's you never know. Maybe someday we will get that luxury, but it'll not be in my lifetime anyway. Yeah.
Nah, see, that's why I'm quite bad at annoying people into doing stuff and doing it. Like, if folks say, "Oh, we'll do that," and it ends up being like a year passes.
I know something about that.
I'm quite bad at making shit happen because you're no guaranteed tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Mammy's the worst for that.
I know, man. I'm going to have to go and drag him out on Monday.
Quite right. Get him out and about.
Well, I didn't even know I had a bank holiday because it's an English one. I thought my realm had her full of bank holidays, so I was rather surprised on Friday when I got told. All
right. See, I don't get bank holiday. We can take our holidays anytime,
Yeah, I was just saying, I've never had a job that gave you bank holidays either.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. At the end of the year, we'll sit down with the management and then we'll say, right, well, this year we would like this, and this, and that's what we kind of go with. We kind of meet in the middle, But
that's even my job, right? You've got X amount of hours that you can pick yourself or try to. You can put in for them off, but you might get told no. And then there's 3 weeks in the year that you just get as a block.
Yeah.
And each year it goes down. So like 1 year it'll be, say your 3 weeks are in June. The next year it'll be in July. The next year it'll be in August. So you get a 3 week. But I don't know. I've not done it yet. But I don't know how people can have 3 weeks off work and then actually go back.
I
find it tough after a week. 2 weeks is really hard, but
I took my redundancy, right? I put in for voluntary redundancy at the place where I served my time, because I knew it was going the journey, so I got my redundancy, and I took a year and a half out. And see, trying to get me back into the thingy work, it was a nightmare.
Right, I was in the stairs, wait, this way. Oh, fuck, what shit, man, I shot myself there. Oh, I didn't like that, fuck that shit. Oh. Right, I'm going back to the streets, fuck, walking along there.
Quite right.
Oh, nah, mate, I thought I just seemed like a person. And I was like, oh, it's all right, as long as I've not got a dog.
That's your mind playing tricks on you, hen?
I don't know, it's an old mining place, so that's an old line.
See,
too much Ghostbusters. Aye, man, too much Ghostbusters is a wine.
I was going to say that, aye, you're too many, what do you call them? Wasn't it Annika Rice? Who was the lassie that done the ghost thing with?
Oh, a vet Fielding.
That's the fucking one, man. That was bonkers, that show, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. I used to watch that. I got my first flat around about the time they used to do the Most Haunted Lives.
Aye.
I used to sit in my wee flat by myself at about 19-year-old shit in it.
Oh, I can remember that, man. That was bonkers, man.
Scared.
He was an ex-football player to him, wasn't he? The guy.
Derek Agora.
He was an ex-football player, I think.
Ah,
Aye.
a bit like
Oh, Anthony, how you doing, Anthony, son? I was
Yeah.
speaking about you earlier, mate. all good, right enough. All good. Where are you now, Hen? Are you just walking back to the motor or what?
I'm just walking back actually along my old street. That's why I came up here, because I thought, oh, I'll go up the old place. It'll make me feel safe. Because it's either that or go up the golf course, but there's always too many people at the golf course at this time of night, so I'll go up the other place and then end up kicking my pants. So yeah, I'm just heading in the general direction back to the car.
Where the dog did we go, Hen?
He's a spaniel.
All right. I like spaniels. I don't know, Hen. I just can't seem to get by my staffies.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? I'm not allergic to long-haired dogs. But see,
Right.
staffies, I get really bad allergic reactions to them, and I love them, eh?
Aye. Oh, I don't know what it is. See, because I seen my staffy, how my staffy was with my daughters. That was me, you know, this stigma that they've got. It's all bullshit. It's how you bring up your dog.
Oh, I love staffies. It was funny, actually, because a couple of weeks ago I went into a stair, and there was these two dogs came to the back, you know, the back of the stair.
Yep.
One was a staffy, and I don't know what the hell the other one was, but I was the one doing all the I want to bite you and attack you. Staffy was just trying to be my
Was
best
that a
friend.
Hayes 57, Hen?
Oh, no, honestly, aye. But it was just a wee mutt. I nearly had to kick it and get myself out the stair, but at the same time tell the staffy that I was its pal, because it was trying to be really nice. Really big. They got a bad rep for nothing, eh?
Back, I can admit, I've got to tell you a wee story here about my dog. See, when my dog was maybe 9 or 10 months, right? And I used to take her out onto this, this kind of derelict ground, and I let her just take, because there were rabbits and all that kind of stuff there, and she used to just chase everything. And I let her off this day, and I didn't see somebody was already out in the derelict ground with their two Akitas.
Right.
So I didn't see it, and I just, like my dog Roxy, she just obviously smelt the dogs, and she just thinks everybody wanted to play with her, you know.
Oh.
So she just bolted towards these big Akitas, and they were absolutely massive, and she bolted up to them with the tail wagging, you know, and wanted to play with them, running around about them, and one of them just munched right into her side, right, and she just went into defence mode, and the other one was coming for the front, and this other one was locked onto her side, biting her side, and my dog just kind of it got one of the Akitas with the mouth, and she locked her jaw on the bottom of this Akita's jaw, and she was built like a tank at the time, and she started swinging about, and this big Akita's yelping, and other ones munching into the side there. It was unreal, man. Eventually, I had to get a bucket of water and throw a bucket of water over my dog to get my dog to stop.
Oh, fuck.
Right? And I took my dog had to go and get an operation and that. There were a big, massive, flappy skin. That other dog had tore her side to bits. But they two dogs, they ended up in the same, because it was like because we stayed in like a wee town. We had to use the same vets, and the other people come in with their two dogs. One of them lost a bit of their tongue because of my dog. They tried to sue me and all that. They told me they were going to take me to court and all that. I says, but listen, with both of us at fault. We didn't have our leashes on, so it's no that. And my dog, but your dog ran up. I says, but what did she do? I says, it was your dog that reacted first and bit. I says, no, my fault. My dog defended itself. You know what I mean?
There was two of them as well. So
sorry.
I says there was two of those dogs as well.
Exactly. So don't get me wrong. Secretly, I was proud as punch that she fucking went the way she did. You know what I mean? Because she did. She just went absolute nuclear. And then she run back after I had through the water. She like run across the road and sat in the sitting position, and then waiting me coming over to give her a clap, you know. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And he wouldn't do as if she'd done wrong, you know what I mean? And that's when I seen the big floppy skin at her side, and I'm like, "Oh no, man!" So that was all was in my head. I was losing her.
Oh,
Anthony, mate. I can remember that. Wow, Anthony. That's 1.5. I get hangweed one night, squirrel.
all right.
I went out with the dog one night. It was midwinter, right? And I was staying on a wee flat in a town, and so I took the dog out. I walked to that same place, and I'm out in the derelict ground, but they were building new houses. So there were a guy that stayed near us. He was schizophrenic, you know. The guy was bonkers, and he used to drink, which didn't help. So I'm out in the derelict ground with the dog, you know, and I've got my phone, so I'm watching something on YouTube, you know, just watching something, and then the next minute all I hear is, "Oh, you fucking dick, see you're getting it," and all that. So I've turned round and I've seen it's him hanging out his window, and I'm like, "Get in the house, you fucking idiot," you know what I mean? Get in the house, fucking go to bed, you know what I mean? I've never spoke to the guy in my life. So I'm walking back, gets the dog. Remember, it's pitch black, and in the middle of winter, there's some ice and snow on the ground. So I'm walking back. I've got a pair of slippers on as well, and a pair of shorts. So I'm walking back down with the dog, and the next minute I just seen the dog ears going up, and the next minute the dog started running. I was like, "What is it?" That was this guy coming down with a blade, but wanting to do is, and the dog started attacking him. So I eventually shouted the dog back because I thought he was going to plug the dog. And so my dog ran back to me at my side, and he kept coming. So I just grabbed the dog lead and fucking beat the shit out of him with it, man. He just kept coming, and I was like, stand back, and I just laced him black and blue. The police came to my door and tried to charge me. I said it was self-defence, and then they were showing me photos of the guy's body. I couldn't believe it. It was bruises all over his body for where I'd laced the shit out of him. But the police,
I would imagine they would be.
the police was actually kind of on my side because he was a menace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He used to hit the Polish woman and all that. So they would like that to me. Listen, if you're claiming self-defence, this is probably not going to go anywhere, but we still need to investigate it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even need to go to court for that, you know?
Boy.
But, I'll never forget it, man. He was on the ground screaming and squealing, "Ah!" And the wee knife, I, for whatever it was, he let go of the knife, so I kicked the knife away, like down the street, and just continued hitting him with it. Like a lesson, you know what I mean? And he went and phoned the fucking police on me. Oh, I'll never forget that night, hen. Never.
No, I doubt you will, like.
What do you mean by that?
Stuff you see when you're younger, makes you wonder what you'll see in your old age when you're just minding your own.
Oh, it's bonkers. See now, hen. See when I think of stuff that I've done when I'm younger, I'm actually embarrassed at some of the stuff, but it's a stark contrast to how I'm these days, hen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never used to think, hen. I used to just act. See how I am now, and there's two people in this chat who know me, right? And they'll contest it. I was a totally different guy. I was a nasty person. I was a nasty bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to cause unrest anywhere I went. I just wanted to fight. I thought I was Hulk Hogan. I genuinely did. I thought nobody could beat me. That was my and see if somebody stood up, and I loved it. I loved to fight. I loved to roll about. And it wasn't until I got older I'm like, what a fanny you were. You know what I mean? Oh, I can put my hands up to that here every day. It took me a long time to gather thing with. And see, when I meet people that I'd fought with and that, like nowadays, you know what I mean? They're like, man, you haven't half changed, mate. And I'm like, tell us about it, man. I had to. I was going to end up getting in the loony bin.
Yeah. Just keep going and going.
Some of the things I was doing, I was coming to work some days and coming in the house, and then the next. Outlaw, that's 100%, mate. But who I used to be, mate, was a nasty bastard, mate. I'm being honest with you, Outlaw. I wasn't a nice person to be around about. I constantly was angry. I had this pent up anger and I had to take it out. And I used to cause fights everywhere I went. Doesn't matter what pub we were in. I was barred for most pubs in my town because of me. But as I say, see, thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, I can't believe what I used to do. But I went about for a while, a long time, Squirrel, trying to make amends with people, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. I mean, I can walk about in every area of Wishaw. Every area, nothing bothers me. I can walk into any scheme and I don't have any problems. And people know me, you know what I mean? And I don't have any problems and I get the same respect as I give them. So that's where that was my kind of change. I had to. No, I seen the joke there, Outlaw. I got it, mate. I got it, bro. I got it, mate.
Yeah,
I'm going to knock this in the head, darling. I didn't
worries,
realise it was that lead. But thanks for coming up, darling. It was good to speak to you again.
You too, man.
I'll maybe do another one tomorrow night.
Aye, I'll be about the morning.
Right, Hen, I'll maybe do another one tomorrow. I hope you're all right, and I hope you get home all right, Hen.
Aye, I'll be cool. I'm back at the car. Honestly, I can't believe what the fuck I seen on that line. I don't know what it was, but
is it
probably
freaked
just
you?
my... Yeah, just a bit. I actually ran. I was like, fuck that shit.
Don't go home. Don't go home and watch the Conjuring or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No chance of that. Like, I'll go straight to my bed. Like, nothing never happened.
Aye, good on you, pal.
Nah, genuinely, I thought it was a person, and I was like, oh, I better get the duggy. And then there was just one there, unless they went and hid in a bush or something. But that's probably highly unlikely.
Aye, right. You watch what you're doing, pal. Right, and it's good to speak to you again, Hen. I hope you're all right.
I'm cool, man. Hope you have a good
Take care,
evening.
darling. Bye bye.
You too. Speak to you in a bit.
Well, everybody, that's probably one of my longest lives I've done. It's just good to speak to good people, you know. And I'm Scottish and proud, mate. It's always appreciated, mate. Always appreciated, mate. Thanks everybody for coming in. Kelvin, mate, thanks for coming in. Bud, Toddy, it's been a good live, mate. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, Toddy, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like just the wee, you know, just having a bit of banter and sitting, maybe talk about good things. Take care, Johnny. Right, everybody, I want to say thanks again, everybody. Much appreciated. And I hope you all have the rest of your weekends blessed. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And everything's financially great. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely weekend.